Okay, class, welcome back. We're going to start up again with our flame. Start off where on part 2, where we left off last time. So we have glowing haze layer, flame, fill, a head, and a background layer. Let us move now our glowing haze, layer down to underneath the head layer, so that the head is in between. And then we have a flame fill. Notice we have some kind of ugly line around here. That was a result of some quick and poor selection, but that's okay. We can fix that later. But let's just go ahead and see what this might look like if we take down the opacity to like 80%. Not too bad. And what we can do too now is I don't really necessarily like the glowing haze all through my candle, so we can fix that. We can get the eraser tool out, make sure that we're on our glowing haze layer, and simply we could also do the quick selection tool. Let's try this quick selection tool on the background and just select your white area. Okay, and then what that'll do is that'll kind of protect everything around it so that we can go back into the glowing haze. So what I did was, once again to recap, I clicked on the background layer, and then I went to my quick selection tool and selected just the white part of the flame. And then now I'm going to click on the glowing haze, go back to my eraser, and just erase that stuff that's in my flame. I don't want any of that yellow glow in there. Okay? Apple D for deselect. And let's open up what we had before. Now this is pretty much set. All we need to do now is play with the smudge tool and smudge some of this together so that it looks like it all fits with the flame. So let us click on the flame fill, and we can actually go ahead and hold down shift on the keyboard and merge these together. So I'm going to click on the flame fill one more time, hold down the shift on the keyboard, click on the background copy so that all the layers are selected, and we're going to Apple E, which is layer merge layers, okay, or Apple E. That's a quick command. And now what we can do is go to our smudge tool and play around with smudging this stuff together. I want more of maybe a 20 strength on there. I think my brush is okay. But let's just see what this does. I kind of want to blend some of this stuff together so that the flame looks like it's working with the image, that the image is kind of dancing within this flame. And just hit it up. Kind of smooth out some of this hard edge that we have here. Let the image flow through here. The flame. Kind of doctor it a little bit. If you want to put a few smudges within the image itself, that's okay. And it's not perfect, but it suits our needs for what we want to try to do with this assessment here. Now if you want to get really specific and technical with detail, we can play around with the brush and the airbrush option a little bit. Right now I have a weird kind of polka dot brush selected, but maybe I just want a simple soft brush at about 35 pixels. With a normal setting and with a flow of the airbrush set down to, let's say, 10%. We want a very subtle. And I'm also going to choose a different color. Now with your airbrush or your brush selected, if you hold down the option key, that'll get you your bullseye or your color picker option. I want to kind of click on my white area and select that. Okay, why is it doing that? For some reason it's putting in the background. I must have some kind of setting applied. We'll talk about that later. Okay, well, choose your airbrush and let's swap them out. I can lighten up my face if I think it's too dark. I can also use a saturation tool, but I want to just match it to the flame. If I think it's dark in areas, I can apply a little bit of that, kind of paint it up a bit. Go back to the smudge tool, use the smudge tool on it, work it in, and we're pretty much done. Okay, there's this image coming out of this flame. All right. So that's it. Your next assignment, well, you want to make 2 of these. So you did this one with me. Make one on your own. Okay, so you're going to turn in 2 different images. Good luck.